Welcome back again to another conspiracy kind of video.
Kind of spooky mystery.
Yeah.
Okay, so today, don't forget to subscribe and like and comment. Today, we are going to talk about SLENDERMAN.
Yes, a lot of you may know him from the video.
That terrified the crap out of me.
From the craze people are making.
Yep, we're going to talk about if he's real, how he started.
Yeah.
Kind of just go from there. Okay, so what I found through my research is that it started as just a creepypasta.
Yeah. Which he makes some good videos. Definitely go check him out. Yeah. He does make some really cool videos.
This guy named Eric Knudsen had created had to create a picture of a paranormal thing that could scare people and create like a storyline behind it or something like that. So
and what she's good at, but I also saw it through my research that it was an urban legend, and he just took kind of like the photo of him and made it into something like a story behind the urban legend. So that makes me think like it's really an urban legend, because I remember it seeing like old drawings of it, like really old, like ancient drawings of it. So was it real at one point? Or was it with just a person with like Medusa with snakes?
I don't know, because it was in 2009 it started as just like the creepypasta. And then in 2014 it became this huge craze because it was causing young children to become violent and be stabbing other kids and things like that. And they said that they were doing it to appease SLENDERMAN and be welcomed into his home.
Right. So
it's like, was he really just a creepypasta creation, or was he actually something? Is he something?
Sorry about that. Sneeze.
Is he something? Or I know it's really bright.
No, what do you guys think? Do you think he's like a real person, or do you think it's just all just fake Hollywood? Do you think once upon a time there was really just maybe a really tall person? Yeah. You know, what do you guys think he was? Was he real? And because I've seen some YouTube videos and some videos out there that, I mean, I'm sure they're fake, but look like SLENDERMAN is actually chasing them.
Yeah, like I've watched a lot of people who like go through like haunted woods and stuff, which I'm not going to put parentheses there because I believe in haunted things. But then like
I'm definitely not going to go through no haunted.
You're watching them and all of a sudden they're like, I'm in SLENDERMAN Forest, and you look 10 minutes later behind them and there's like this creepy huge figurine seen behind them. And I'm like, is that a faked video, or is
it real? Is it
a very few of them are real and some of them are faked? Or
and what's the thing with kids? Do you think he just can manipulate them better, or
I don't know. That's why I'm like, is he real and he's manipulating this kid somehow, or is it that just these kids are just so involved in the storyline of it that it goes to their head somehow, and somehow it's created into their mind that it's this real thing?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
SLENDERMAN does creep me out. I'm not gonna lie.
It really
I watched
does,
the
especially watching that video. Yeah, it terrified the crap out of me. Yeah, I don't even like saying his name.
Ooh, SLENDERMAN.
I really hate it. It freaks me out, especially because we're filming outside right now because it's really nice outside, and my brother has these bushes on like both sides of his patio, and this bush keeps rustling because of the wind. But still, it happens like every time we say his name, and so it freaks me out.
If it brushed right now, I'd freak.
So it keeps freaking me out because I'm like, there's literally nothing there. It's just like big open bush, so like you can see everything in between.
That and everything behind us is just
it's just like a wooded area, so it's just what a creepy.
But no, do you think he's real?
Before I did the research, yeah. Not necessarily that he was real. I think it was an urban legend before I did the research that I don't know, because like before I did the research I could say yeah, possibly there was a piece of me that believed he was real. But then now, after like doing the research and how it was like a creepypasta, yeah, it was a previous urban legend, but then it became a creepypasta, and then all of a sudden after the creepypasta, a few years later, it becomes like this huge thing. So I'm like, okay, now it just kind of seems like it was never something real, it was just a Hollywood thing.
I think it was.
But then there's still like, how, I know there's some kids who've gone through a lot, and I know they can create that in their head.
Right.
But like, how is it becoming such... I
think it just went viral.
Timing of it.
I think it just went viral, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it went viral, caught a lot of people's attention, got a lot of people thinking, and it just took off from there.
Maybe it manifests because people were thinking more about it, or...
I personally don't believe that he's a real person. I just don't. I can't imagine, like...
I don't think it's a real human being.
Don't get me wrong.
I think the concept of something that could take over children...
So like a sinister.
Yeah, something sinister could take over the children and cause them to do these acts. Yes, that I believe in. Do I believe it's this whole 9 foot in a suit, no face thing? No.
See, I believe that there could have been a tall person. I mean, there's tall people everywhere, but I don't think they're kidnapping kids. And can he fly or something, or morph or something like that? He morphs into like trees, doesn't he?
He's something like that. Yeah.
He like looks like trees.
Hide himself. Yeah.
Because he's so tall, so he looks like a tree.
Yeah.
I'm getting creeped out thinking about
I know,
because there's trees right there.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think. I just can't see it being real.
I don't think the individual itself is real. Like I said, I think it's something, possibly maybe that was a sinister thing that could take over these children and cause them to do these things. But do I think it's a real individual? No. Or it could be maybe just this really tall, normal guy who seems normal, but then has taken advantage of these children, and when he was dealing with these children, was referring to himself as a Slenderman, and that's how it became a thing, because he was so tall, and that's how the tallness and everything came out of it.
I didn't think that much into it, but... And then the urban legend part, I guess it could have just been like, you know, maybe back then tall people weren't normal, so they saw a tall person, made an urban legend about it.
It could be too.
That's what I think. I really don't think that it's true. I don't think any of it's true. I think it was all Hollywood. I think the urban legend was either just a tall person, like a giant they didn't know about, or it was a tall person being attacked by snakes. Because in the urban legend, it looks like
he has like
snakes.
Tentacles. He has like tentacles coming out of him. Yeah.
So that, or you know, he had fun with an octopus. I don't know, but I don't think there's anyone out here kidnapping kids in a forest. And if it is, it's just a normal person that's weird.
And it's not a Slender Man.
No. It's
That
not
could
some
be,
tall dude that looks like a goddamn tree who has tentacles and no face. Like, how does he even
that
breathe?
it could have started?
Like, that makes no sense. Hollywood is great.
Do you think that it could have started because there was these woods, like one particular set of woods that was very evil? Like maybe there had been witch black magic done in it back in the day, or cults and stuff were meeting there, and there's just one specific wood that was just very evil, and something within those woods was so sinister that it was taking over kids that entered it, and then that's when like an urban legend is created and all these things started happening.
But you're talking about like when this urban legend was like way back in the day.
Well, yeah.
Like, I mean, hundreds of years ago.
Yes.
So, I really don't know. I really don't. I don't think it's real because how does he breathe? I don't
That's
get
the
that.
one thing you're confused about.
Yeah, like how does he breathe? You know.
I don't know. I don't know.
What does he eat?
You think so?
Like logically, like come on, because we're talking about something that is either real or fake.
No, I get it.
If he's real, that means somewhere out in the world there's a 9 foot tall man with no face going to a
And tentacles.
McDonald's getting a cheeseburger.
What if he eats the children?
Okay, see, you're crazy. See, you just go all crazy into it. I don't think anyone's eating. Oh my gosh, we are done with this video. I'm done with you. You're weird. But thanks for watching again, guys.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know in the comments what you think, and if you watched the movie, how you liked it, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. See you guys later.
Bye.
Put a little bit of shit, put a little bit of shit, put a little bit of shit. Put a little bit of shit, put a little bit of shit.